Hey guys, what's going on? It's Chris with CNC Reptiles, and I have a kind of a quick update on Peanut. So we've had Peanut now about 3 weeks, and she has not gone to the bathroom at all. She's eaten all right, but she hasn't gone to the bathroom. And so I was going to give her a soak today, and wasn't thinking about it, and I actually did not record it, right? But what I wanted to do, I was going to show you what I did because I need to do it again. So real quick, let's take a look here. So if you're going to take a look at my setup here, what I did is I have this heat mat out just to try to keep it somewhat warm. This is our little animal carry that we have. The lid for that, and I'm going to fill this just ever so much, not even maybe like a ½ inch of water. And what we want to do is we want to get it in about the 90 degree mark. Okay, so what happened is I put her in. I really didn't have it at 90 though. It was probably more like in the 80s, and put her in for 20 minutes and nothing really happened. And I thought, well, when you soak them, you want to soak them for, maybe 15, 20, maybe even up to 30 minutes. And I put her in, and she didn't do anything. And so I dumped that water out and put some water in that was in the 90s, probably about 96, 95, 96, somewhere in there. And man, about 2-3 minutes and she went. So I'm sure it was the soak before, plus really kind of having that nice warm water hit. And what was really kind of causing me concern, and I'll show you here in just a second whenever I kind of get everything set back up, at the base of her tail, maybe kind of that last third almost, it wasn't hard, but it was kind of marshmallowy, squishy, and it was bit. I mean, you could tell that she was obviously kind of bloated right there. So interestingly, when she actually did go to the bathroom, it was a lot, and there was like a flake of maybe cypress. So what I'm assuming is the breeder, whenever he sent her, maybe her last meal, obviously she was on bedding of some sort, because we actually have them on paper towels. So she's taking meals here, but there's no substrate that could have gotten in while she was feeding with us. Maybe that got lodged in there somehow, and that's what was kind of causing the block. Could have just been a hard urate, could have been a number of different things, but a lot came out. And so what I'm actually going to do, I know what she weighed before. I weighed her a few days ago, and I'm going to weigh her tonight. She was supposed to eat tonight, and I was like, well, she's not going to eat if she's still like this. And luckily she passed it. The thing is, there's still a little bit in there that I can kind of feel whenever I'm looking. And her belly, it's crazy. Her belly looks really kind of sunken in. So I'm going to get everything set up, and I'm going to show you guys. All right, guys, so here is Miss Peanut, okay? Now what I want to show you is kind of right here. And so she was really, really kind of distended through here. When you looked at it, this way, she was just really kind of had a bloated look. So what she's got about right here, if you can see, right in here, there's just kind of a hard, feels maybe like a little bit of a hard little nub, maybe. Might be nothing, but when she pooped, and I don't know if you'll pick it up on the camera, her belly just really kind of, it's really feeling kind of hollow in there now. So she definitely was at a point where she needed to use the bathroom. Oddly enough, the reason this really kind of popped up is, I don't know if you can tell, she shed for us last night. So she is looking really, really pretty. But usually when the snake sheds, they go to the bathroom. When she did not go to the bathroom after she shed, that's when I got a little worried. And so just right in here, it's right there now. Right here is where I can kind of feel it. And you can almost see it. You won't pick it up on the camera. But there's just a little kind of right here, there's just a little nub. So we're going to put her back in here. Okay, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. So I've got my water over here. Water sitting in the mid-90s. Now she's not going to like this too much. Nope. Come here. Not going to like it at all. But I'm going to fill this up till it's about halfway up her body. Come here. I know you don't like it. That's halfway up her body now. These are not aquatic snakes, so they don't super enjoy this. I put the lid on, obviously, so she can't get anywhere. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if the heating pad's doing anything for me here, but I did have this in the mid-90s, and then what I like to do, or what I did, I just kind of covered this up, push it up here against the wall just to kind of give her some privacy. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give her about 5-10 minutes and shut all the lights off, then we'll come back and take a look. So we're back and it's been about 10 minutes now. So we're gonna take a look and see. Now I've been checking on her every few minutes, probably 3 or 4 minutes, checking on her. What I noticed the first time when right before she went, she basically stopped moving. She kind of coiled around the entire thing here and she just got real still. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna check the temps because the temps are gonna fall a little bit as that water kind of sits there, especially over, a 10-minute time frame. So let's check the temp here. So we're still at 89 degrees. So I think that's pretty good. What we might do, it did take 20 minutes, probably closer to 25 minutes. So I'm gonna leave it for another 10 minutes. See if she kind of settles down and passes that last bit. If she doesn't, what we'll do is I'll fill up some more water. We'll dump this water, put the new water in, the new warmer water in, and put her back in for a few more minutes. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we are back. It's been 20 minutes now, so let's take a look and just see. Okay, so take a look here guys. So this is what I was talking about a second ago. She got real still, okay? Now I think that water might be a little cooler than what I'd want it to be, but I'm gonna leave her alone for about 5 more minutes and see if she'll just kind of pass it from here. If not, what we'll do is I'll take her out, we'll put in some warm water again back in the 90s and put her back in. I think what it could have been is it could have been that shock to her, not shock to her system, but shock of warm water that that kind of got that going. So we're gonna leave her alone for just a second. Okay guys, so we're now 25 minutes in and she's very still, which is good, but she hasn't done anything, okay? So I think what might have happened that last time, just that nice kind of hit of warm water is maybe what kind of caused it to really go. So I've got my water already prepared over here. What I'm gonna do is take her over to the sink. We're gonna dump this water out and then I'm gonna come back over here and just put her again into some warmer water and see if that kind of gives that shock that we got the first time. So I'll be right back. All right, yeah, that water had cooled down quite a bit. So this time I'm gonna add the water first. So we'll put a little bit here in the bottom. Where are you going? Well, you're trying to run away, aren't you? See if we can feel that. Yep, it's right here still. So we're gonna put her right back in here with our nice warm water. Come on, let's go back in, come here. I know you hate it. And we'll see if this kind of this warm water shock again kind of does it. So back in a second. All right, guys. So we're back. I actually let her soak in there for about another 10 minutes, and nothing came out. So she does have that little, like I said, it's almost just almost a marble feel, but it does feel like maybe right where the umbilical maybe would have attached. So what we'll do is we're just going to kind of keep an eye on it over time. We'll see if it does come to pass. If it doesn't, maybe something we actually go to the vet and take a look at. So I've got her set back up down here in her tub. Now, one of the things you always want to do, obviously, whenever you do have any type of an issue with your snake is go back to husbandry, right? So husbandry is really the most important. Now, I have been, since this is a quarantine area and not the normal snake area, have had a little bit more issues with ambient temperatures than I would like. Ambient temperatures kind of falling more into like the mid 70s at points. So as you guys know, in the setup that I've got here, I actually have to use the space heater to help with the ambient temperatures. Now her tub is right here. So right now at the front of the tub, you can see it's 85, well, it's backwards to you, but it's 85 degrees and it's currently showing 86% humidity. Now, I think it's reading high in the humidity. It never seems to be that high. I do think our humidity's on point. You know, I told you that we got the full shed from her last night, and we did. So there's our nice full shed. The only little piece that broke off was actually the headpiece, which was interesting. But you can see, you know, right there, both eye caps, everything. So a good shed. So I think our humidity is fine. I have noticed though that she didn't spend a whole lot of time outside of her hide. Now, I was chalking that up some to being in a shed cycle, right? I caught her when she was in blue. And she just really spent a lot of time, which is what the other snakes have done when they've gone into shed. So I wasn't putting too much into it. Like I said, really thought that there might be a problem when she did not actually use the bathroom when she shed. She has spent some time at the front of the tub, not a lot, so that's why I'm thinking the humidity's off. In our snake area that we have upstairs, humidity, temperatures are right on point. It is a little bit harder to control down here where I have the quarantine. So I've upped this a little bit, the space heater to provide a little bit more heat. Hopefully we can raise kind of that ambient temperature throughout the tub, but we'll obviously keep a close eye on her. I have decided that that's a lot of stress, I think, putting her through today. I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if she'll feed tonight. It is her normal night that she would take a rodent, so we're gonna try. I've backed off. I fed her a 24 gram last time. I backed off to the smallest I had, which was 22. Just to hopefully help her kind of ease through that. I did weigh her. She's 146 grams. She should have been at about 168 with the rat that I fed her last time. So she lost 24 grams in backup, in constipation, if you will. And so so that's quite a lot for her size. She was definitely backed up. So we're going to keep a close eye on that, guys. I'll update you as we go, and we'll see you next time. Bye.